first graders, we're going to read another nonfiction story, which is full of facts about miniature horses. And I'm so excited because Marshawn, the horse that we are adopting and loving on, he is a miniature horse. Let's get reading. Meet the miniature. A miniature horse begins an obstacle course. It has practiced the course with its owner many times, but this time it is for judges. The small horse rocks over a bridge, pulling its own cart. It trots carefully through a row of cones. It crosses a noisy little trap. And its owner then guides it backwards through the pattern on the ground. Check out this. If you can see in the picture, it's cart driving. And soon you're going to learn more about Marshawn, and he knows how to do this. Marvelous miniatures. Miniatures are much smaller than the average horse, but that doesn't mean they aren't just as smart and beautiful. Minis make great pets and are hard workers despite their size. They have big jobs. Ooh, check it out. So they're less than 34 inches tall. Here is a diagram of them. So just like you learned in the newsletter we got about Marshawn, the hair around their neck is the mane, and the long hair in the back is the tail. Sometimes they might wear a muzzle if they're doing some work around their mouth, but Marshawn doesn't usually have one of those on. Straight legs, and where their feet, those are their hooves. Let's keep reading. Features of a miniature. Any horse less than 34 inches tall is considered a miniature horse. Miniatures look just like regular horses, but are a lot smaller. They have any kind of markings. Here are some comparisons of different types of horses and what they are compared to the miniature horse. Whoops. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it read, but now you had it read. Miniatures' personalities. Miniature horses often have gentle and friendly personalities. They are smart and curious. These traits make horses easy to train. Just like Jessica said, Marshawn is like the friend of all the horses there. He usually is the buddy to anybody new visiting the farm. Miniature horses uses. So what do people do with them? Sometimes they're pets. Sometimes they use them for shows. Sometimes they might use them to pull carts, or even at the show, they would use them for jumping. Happy little helpers. Some people use miniature horses as therapy animals. So like a therapy dog, there's a therapy horse. They are sweet horses, and they can make people feel better. Sometimes blind people even use minis as their guide animals rather than a dog. Well, how do you take care of them? This is kind of cool because when we visit the farm for a field trip, we're going to be able to do some of these with Jess and Marshawn. Brushing, cleaning, and hoof trimming, which is kind of gross when I see it in person, but super cool to see how they do it. Eating and exercising. And because miniatures are so small, they need less food than a full-size horse. But don't get it wrong, those little guys love to eat. They also need a ton of room to exercise and play so they stay fit and healthy. Here's the end, and it's turned a little bit, so I'm sorry that it did that, but you can tell this is like the life cycle of a miniature horse. Now, my favorite part before I stop reading to you is about the horse teeth. Just like regular side horses, miniature horses have health problems. Minis have the same number and same size of teeth as large horses. Those big teeth go in small little jaws. So minis may have horse dentists to come help them with the overcrowding. This will be super exciting to see Marshawn. Jess is so good. My sister Jess, Marshawn's like best friend on the farm, will show us his teeth. And that's kind of cool because I never realized quite how big their teeth were. So thanks for reading with me today. I hope you heard some horse facts. If you could, here's your challenge. Write down something you learned today, one of those horse facts, and I'll check in again with you tomorrow. Nice job reading with me.